can see I've got a spinning object right here floating in my office. And if I reach out, I can literally reach out and grab it. What's cool about HoloLens is this interaction model is such that we've made it so that you interact with a hologram the same way you would interact with a real object. You just reach out and grab it and you move it over there. Now you'll see when I get my hands close to this, the bounding box appears. I can grab a corner and I can make that turbine larger or smaller. I can grab a handle here and turn it. I can grab it with two hands and stretch it and grow it or shrink it. It's really an intuitive interaction model. And that's kind of the whole idea behind this is you shouldn't need a manual to learn how to interact with holograms. Now you can see that this is actually, this turbine is actually part of this windmill that I've got right here. And one other thing you'll notice is I can also interact with these holograms from far. So you see a little lines coming out of my hands. These hand rays enable me to use a gesture to grab that hologram from across the room, and I can move it around. I could move this around for a long way away and interact with it, which again is a little bit different than how we act in the real world. But you see here, I've got another, this is an example of how the turbine fits into the windmill, and then the windmill goes in the wind farm. And you can imagine we could be looking around at this virtual wind farm that we're going to build, and we could think about where the ideal placement of the windmills, and we could talk about safety procedures or procedures for repairing and installing this. This is kind of a scenario that gives you an idea of the commercial applications.